right, click and go live. All right, it says we're streaming. I have no idea if we are or not.
All right, YouTube disagrees with you. It says waiting for you.
Yeah,
it's just gonna be like 5 seconds behind and really drive me crazy.
See, we are on. There we go. Yeah, this is good. This is insanity. Yeah, I don't like the delay. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Oh, the way. Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Now I got all kinds of echo. Stand by, everybody. Stand by. Let me kill this volume. This is us, so I need that. This one has no volume at all. All right, I think we're good, right? Everyone can hear us?
Yes, I have watched the recent videos.
Let's see. Oh, okay, all right.
And you're gonna love this one, Chris. And Dave, I watched I listened to the podcast with Mike Collins. So
yes, finally listened to the Mike Collins interview. Fantastic interview. What did you think of the interview?
It was awesome.
Yeah, Mike is great.
He is a funny guy.
He cracked me up. Yeah, I could have kept talking to him all night. So yeah, he's good stuff. And I can't believe he did that segment where I wanted him to say I'm friends with Neil Patrick Harris. That was a complete goof. Like I didn't sincerely actually want a real recording of that. I just wanted to mess around. And he did it like a real recording. So I don't know, since that episode, if you listen to any of the podcasts to the very end, he's on the end of every episode now saying that. I love it. That's so great. I love it. Oh man, so great. But anyway, enough of nonsense. Yeah, welcome to our second live stream where we focus mainly on what I'm doing here in Kissimmee. Do you see my tagline for this live stream? KISSimME Valentine's Day for Valentine. I screwed it up. See, I caps for Kiss Me for Valentine's Day.
I see that. There you go.
Yes. Okay. Well, enough of that nonsense. Yeah. So let's get started. Yeah, please. Welcome everyone. Where am I at? Here we go. I can see the chat right here. I'm actually much more prepared for this episode than I was for the first one, even though I was overly prepared for the first one. I had videos, I had all kinds of stuff. I didn't know how to use any of it. And none of it actually appeared on the live stream. So this one, I have a simple screen with actually Ventures by D, if you're watching. Well, you are watching. Underneath the Vacationeers logo on the top right is your logo. So you're with us in spirit. I just put that on top. Because I didn't have time to actually create a new background. So next time you guys come on, I can just remove our little world. And there you go. We are golden. But let's get right into it. So, the last episode, I don't know if you guys remember, if you look back in the kitchen, Joanna, can you see the kitchen?
Your video is not on here.
Are you watching the YouTube?
I can't look at the delayed version on YouTube. It's just too crazy.
Well, look at it for a second, just so you can see the color of my kitchen.
Yes, looks a little darker. Better you have yellow light bulbs.
Well, yeah, it's peach. What do you mean? You don't see the peach?
Okay. Now that you said it's peach, I believe you.
It's very nice. It came
out
how
really
good
your lighting is, or the camera.
Hard
to see from.
All right. Well, I hope everyone else can see it. Yeah, this is really weird being on such a delay. People are saying something and then we're saying something and it's a little delayed. So,
so I'm just going to look at the live video in my other window because I can't handle that delay.
Well, how are you looking at the chat?
It's like talking with Pastor John last night. Like, his delay was so bad. It was like watching one of those old movies.
Yeah. It was like crazy watching him and his voice didn't line up. Yes, it was like, it's driving me insane. Yes, very much.
I kept thinking like, oh shit, is he cutting out? What's wrong with our audio?
The entire interview, the whole time I thought, is he cutting out? But no, I hear complete sentences. So it's like, no, I think he's fine. It's just that his voice wasn't lined up. And so last night for everyone who doesn't know,
he's just a great ventriloquist. He was just screwing with us the whole time.
Yeah, the whole time.
We fuck with these guys.
Jeez. For those of you who didn't know, yes, last night we recorded a podcast with John Self, a great writer And he came on, talked all kinds of stuff. It was great. It was like 2 hours long, so I edited together episode 1, or episode 140 to be more precise, and released that about an hour ago, actually, from this recording. And you can listen to that now at Vacationeers, Theme Parks and More podcast, or wherever you get your podcasts. And I'll release episode 141, part 2, next week when I'm on my cruise. So you'll be able to listen to the full interview. It was a great time. It was so much fun. I didn't realize how much of a coaster nerd he was. Because, all I know is he's a writer. He writes, and he likes food, and he likes Universal. So he could very well have never been to another theme park or amusement park in his life, And no, that's not the case. He's
as big a coaster geek as you are.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice.
It was really neat because I was just sitting there just watching, two geeks in their native habitat working.
You're like Jane Goodall. We're throwing feces at each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so much fun. We'll definitely have to have him back on. And the next time he comes down, when he comes down, he's always very busy. So I don't know if he'll have time to meet up with me, but maybe so. That'll be a good time. So yeah, I got the kitchen painted. It's been about 2 weeks, actually 2 weeks and a day to be precise, since our last stream. And because we were doing the podcast last night, we couldn't stream last night. And I wasn't 100% sure if I was even going to do it, but I decided there's a lot of stuff that I want to talk about with Joanna that we didn't do on the podcast because we had John on. So we can do that right now. The first of which is not the least of which is a lot of double talk, is my smart lock. So I finally did I tell the story of the debacle of my smart lock? I'm not sure I did. So I'll start over for.
I know you were getting one, but I don't know the whole. You have one key or something, and it's crazy.
Yes, I bought a smart lock. It came in Super Bowl Sunday. Oh yeah, so that was last week. Yeah, no. So nobody knows anything about it. Okay, yeah. So it came in Super Bowl Sunday, and I thought, no, that wasn't Super Bowl Sunday because it was the day I went to Mardi Gras and got these beautiful beads. Yes, that's right. At Universal Mardi Gras, you should go and get these wonderful, high-class, expensive beads. This jewelry is quite beautiful. So I got the lock, and I was going to install it before going to Universal that Sunday evening. And I couldn't do it because my deadbolt is a deadbolt on one side. It doesn't go the whole way through the door, so you can't unlock it from the outside.
Yes, we did talk about this.
Okay, yeah, and I didn't have a drill. Yes, okay, yeah, we did all of this. Okay, yes. So I ordered a drill, and I ordered the bit because I went to Home Depot or Lowe's. It was Home Depot. I went to Home Depot, got paint for the kitchen, and I was going to buy the drill and the bit, the circle thing to drill the whole way through. Unfortunately, Home Depot, that size, they had 2 different places with 2 different brand names to sell it. Both sold out. They didn't have it. So I was like, well, this is pointless, right? I mean, then he gave me the drill, his cheapest drill, which was like, I think it was $70. And I got my phone out, scanned it against Amazon, same drill, $27. I'm like, yep. I mean, I was going to buy the drill and the bit at the store, but they didn't have the bit, and I have to order the bit online on Amazon. So why in the world would I pay double the price for a drill that I'm not going to plan on using until the bit comes in? So I gave it back to him. I said, thanks, but no thanks. Now, with that said, when the drill came in, it came in a box, and I opened it up, and it wasn't in a plastic box that you normally see that you would buy in a retail store. So I'm thinking that this thing was stolen or something. Like they ripped it out of the packaging, right, and threw it into a box and sold it on Amazon. I'm thinking so. I don't agree with that. I didn't know that when I bought it, but I don't know. Or it was used, either way. But for me, I just needed to drill one hole, so I didn't really care. But here's the interesting about this story. I know it's a long way to get to the interesting part, but I ordered the bit itself. No, the drill. The drill wasn't going to come until like the following Wednesday. Like they said, it's not 2-day shipping because it's not coming from an Amazon warehouse. It's not
Prime. It's just some.
Well, it is Prime, but it's coming from a private seller. Yes.
Some guy's garage.
Yes. So, unfortunately, I could get the bit for like 2 days, right? 2-day shipping. I could have the bit in no time, but And this was like going into the weekend. So it was like a good 4 or 5 days where I could get the bit without the drill. And I thought, well, that's stupid. So I did the, Prime Day BS where you could have everything come in one box. Cause I'm helping out, the fellow man out there who has to deliver all this stuff and go up my 3 steps.
Save Jeff Bezos all that money.
I'm very good at
he's just hurting. I mean, his rocket ship barely got out of orbit.
I'm thinking about the people delivering up the 3rd floor of my condo. I mean, it's not an easy walk. Trust me, I do it every day. So I decided to do 1-day shipping or the same day shipping because, that's a nice thing to do. And then the drill comes in like 5 days early. So now I have the bit coming on the Wednesday, like literally 4 days from when the drill showed up. So then I had to cancel and I couldn't change it. Once you pick that day, I couldn't figure out how to change it. So I had to cancel that order and I just basically reordered it for 2-day shipping to get the bit. So that way I could drill the hole and put in the stupid smart lock. It was a pain in the ass. I did it. I installed it and it wasn't lining up right. And I don't read directions well, or I read them well. I just don't read them. That's the problem. Like I'm more of open something up and try to figure it out myself instead of sitting down and reading a bunch of words to figure out how to do something. And it's, it seems pretty simple, the smart lock. Oh, okay. Yeah, put this side in, put this side in. But the where the thing is, hey, John, nice to see you. Well, I'm pointing this way. There you go. But the problem is the deadbolt, the little piece of the deadbolt, it didn't line up with the holes where I needed to put everything in. So I was like, the screws they're cockeyed, and it was a mess. It was a hot mess. So I finally.
So when you bought your new door.
Yeah. I abandoned the condo and now I'm somewhere else.
Tom's in a new condo.
I'm in the new place. Did you see Disneyland? Disney's building residential
entire
city
residential
or something.
Neighborhoods.
Yeah, only at Disneyland.
That don't get park tickets.
Well, yeah, boy, those are going to be expensive. Woo! Can you imagine buying that? Oof. First of all, it's California.
The HOA fee and then a Disney management fee for your neighborhood.
Well, they got cast members.
So that they can set up salsa classes or something. Oh, my God.
Oh, sounds glorious. They do that here in Orlando. I'm in. I am, and I'll save my money. It's going to be so great. Oh, man. But anyway, back to the door. So it was a pain in the butt. At the end of the day, I tried to use it, and it was click, click, click. It wasn't working right. And God damn it. So I called it a night, and I just went to bed. Next day, I was like, all right, I'm going to do it. I took it apart. I got the whole thing. I got the drill in the hole, and I redid it, made it nice and big. And then I deferred to the directions. And here, the deadbolt thing has a little extender that you can push out. So if it doesn't line up, you can move it over. And let me tell you something. That made it a much, much easier job.
Better.
Now, the thing of it is, though, at the end of the day, it still wasn't working right. Like it was still clicking. It wasn't right. And I looked, and I scoured those directions. Front, bottom, top, left, right. I did everything to try to figure out how to troubleshoot this issue. I actually went online and I tried to figure it out through Google. I couldn't figure out what the problem was. So they have in the insert of the lock, they had here, call us for customer service. And I thought, well, there's no chance this is going to work out well for me, right? So I call, literally within 5 minutes, it was fixed. I had 2 issues. I had that, and what was my other issue? I had 2 issues I couldn't, the Wi-Fi part, right? You had to set up through your smartphone to get it connect. I couldn't figure that out. That wouldn't work either because my module wasn't registered or something. And she fixed both of those issues like in 5 minutes. It was amazing. It was like the best customer service I've ever, I was like,
that's fantastic. And you didn't even have to resort to drawing pictures on the wall of your condo.
I know, right? I thought there's no way somebody's going to be able to troubleshoot this on the phone, some operator. No, she was wonderful. And I said, you know what? God bless you, because I thought this was going to be a complete failure when I made this phone call. And within 5 minutes, you fixed it. I am so
nice.
So amazed. So yeah, that was wonderful. So
see, I need a new lock. I was thinking about getting one of those because we have a combination on the front door and the back door.
Yeah.
And the back door, the batteries are dead again.
Oh.
It's been years I've had it in there. So I've replaced it. But every time I replace the batteries, the lock acts funny for a while.
Okay.
Now this time I got it out. I put the new batteries in and it's just like there's no batteries at all. Just dead. Like, ugh.
Now this leads me to the second part of this story. Now I have this smart lock. Now, this smart lock has a touchpad outside the door. There is no key access. Just a smart pad. Now I'm scared out of my mind when I walk out and I lock it and I think, oh my God. Because if that
so it didn't come with
deadbolt,
a key either?
no, the front doesn't have a key. It doesn't have one. This one there's no key at all. It's just a touchpad in
You didn't
front.
buy one with a key?
No, I didn't want a key because I thought, well, if there's a key, you can pick it, right? So this is more secure.
Yeah, you can also get in if the batteries die.
Well, yeah, I didn't think of that part until the first time I was walking out and I thought, now wait a second. If I
Do you have a
lock
second door?
this, no.
Okay,
I'm on the
now
third
that's
floor.
where-
I'm on the third floor. I have a what would you I never know what to call it. Not a porch, not a deck. I have
It's the walk up.
yeah, it's a balcony,
Kind of a
right?
mini balcony.
I
yeah.
have a balcony with a sliding door, which, mind you, is also locked. So
Yeah, but those don't really lock, right? I mean,
I guess I could, but I'm on the third floor. I don't know how I would get up there to try to get through. So now I swear to you, I'm so like the last 2 days I went out to run at lunch and I was like, I lock it and I'm all nervous and I get super nervous because through the app, like it was so it was jammed on the app. And I was like, oh my God, it jammed. I'm not gonna be getting in my place. But then I did it on the keypad and it worked. I was like, oh yeah, I made a huge mistake. Huge mistake. I should never have bought one without a key.
That one, get one with a key.
Oh no.
I mean, it's like you have another door, right?
Yeah, I know. That's a valid point. I don't know.
And I mean, sure, any lock with a key can be picked, but yeah.
Well, I'm to the point now where I don't lock the door at all. As I don't lock it, so I don't get locked out. So it's even easier now for someone to come in because
so just come in.
No, I have locked it multiple times. I'm getting more comfortable with the idea of locking it, but I swear to you, it's unnerving when I lock that deadbolt because I have no alternative other than to literally break through the door. And
and it's a good thing your weather's a lot more consistent too, because like up here, my house changes shape in the winter.
Okay,
so
well, luckily,
walk easy in the summer. Don't do that in the winter. So.
This is this is an older place, so it's age, it's settled. It's in a good place. You know what I mean? So, wow.
I hope so. Then again, the sinkhole could open up at any minute.
Well, that is true. Yeah, the whole place could just come down. Yeah. No,
the whole state is technically sinking at the moment. So.
Valid point. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I did not think that through. I should have got the deadbolt. I'm thinking, oh, more secure. Who needs a deadbolt? Oh no, bad mistake. So I got a new HVAC unit too. The guys came out. I did like a service contract, and this has actually worked out really well for me. I did a annual service contract where they come out twice a year to service the HVAC unit. And I figured, no, this thing is old. I mean, this thing is since it was built, so it's on its last legs. And I didn't want it to die in 110 degree weather when I'm on the third floor in Florida, with 98% humidity. I thought, no, I need a service contract. I need guys to come out here and tell me, what's the life expectancy of this thing. So they came out, and if you do the service, like you get the whole year. So I think it was like 189 or 175 if you do a whole year. So you agree for them to come out 2 times to do the preventive maintenance. And I was like, yeah, that's great. I'll do that because I need it anyway. Especially because I was planning on keeping this old unit until, I had to replace it. So they came out. Essentially, they couldn't even do the maintenance because whoever built it put like a water pipe in front that you couldn't really move. So you couldn't take out pieces to clean it. So that means this thing's never been cleaned. They said that you looked at it, it's all rusty. It had like it had like a pad like you would strip floors with, like hard floors in front of it, like in the front. That was the filter. So it didn't have a filter. It was just it was a mess. It was a hot mess. And they said this thing is, it's not looking good. This thing could die any minute.
Mine was like that when I bought this house.
Yeah.
Because it was so old that we got a home warranty included in the sale, right?
Oh.
Because it's so old, like, no, this thing's going to die. I need at least a home warranty to buy the house.
Yeah.
They bought us a home warranty. I think it was a 2-year home warranty they bought us.
Nice.
12 years ago. This piece of crap is
still going.
Still barely running.
Wow. Yeah, you
It
should have.
breaks down often enough to soak up all my deductibles on the home warranty, which I keep up because why?
You wait
It's
for this
about
out.
to die, and I don't want to pay for a new unit. I've now spent more on this home warranty than I would have if I just bought a new unit.
Can't you put it out of its misery? There's some way to, just.
Not now. I've already bought it from the home warranty. It's just gotta go. I mean, if I do that, I'm just buying two. So now.
Now you're doubling down with it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So now I've
Wow.
just got to ride this thing out.
Oh my Lord, that's crazy. Yeah. So basically, they said, yeah, this thing could go at any minute, and because it uses the R22 fluid or something, which is more expensive because they're getting rid of that.
Because it's illegal in 40 states or something.
They said there is a possibility that if this unit were to break down in the summer or anytime, they may not be able to quickly resolve the issue. Mm-hmm. And that's all I really needed to hear at that point. I was like, okay, I'm replacing this now. Because that's not an acceptable solution. Like, no, I'm not waiting until June when it's 110 out, this thing goes down, and I have to wait 24 hours. That's not happening.
Because where are you going to find a hotel in Orlando?
Well, but still, I mean, all my stuff, that's not good for my equipment and my computers, I'm taking all this stuff with me? No way. No, that's all right.
Well, you're going to have to work from that hotel, right?
Yeah, I'm not taking all my monitors and all my stuff. No way. Yeah. So luckily the salesman was in the area. So he stopped by later that evening. Essentially all he said was, hey, we have 15 months, same as cash. I said, all right, let's do it. Book it.
You're singing the song
That's all I needed. But you know what the interesting thing was? So let me backtrack a second. So let me continue on with the Lowe's story. So I'm confused as to where I tell these stories, whether it's a podcast or on the YouTube channel. But I tried to get a refrigerator from Lowe's, and my credit application was denied. So I did get the letter back from Lowe's. In fact, I got it like 2 days ago. I have it here. The reason for the denial is that I already have an active credit card with them. So Lowe's is just so dumb.
I didn't just type in your social security number and go,
well,
first of all, have a card. Let's do it.
I called Lowe's because I had to report my card missing or stolen, so I didn't have a physical card. So I called them, and the lady...
Here comes John with the shade. Here we go.
Yes. No, this is before John. This is why I don't go to Lowe's anymore. But this is back before I went that morning, and I had that chaos morning. I called the lady and I said, hey, my credit card, I don't have it. She said, okay, I'm gonna have to cancel. I said, go right ahead. She looked, she said, oh, it's already canceled. So you don't have to worry about it. Just go in the store and apply for credit. I said, fine. So I go in. Now, mind you, I logged into Lowe's, like their credit card, and it looked like I had an active account, but this is Lowe's telling me that this is the credit card company telling me that it's cool. I don't have an active account. So when I went and I tried to get a new line of credit, I was just denied with no reasoning. Like, it would be nice if they say, hey, you already have an account, so use this instead. No, they say, you're denied. We'll give you a letter in 7 days. Oh, yeah, well, thanks for nothing. I would have bought the refrigerator if I would have known. Like, if they would have said, oh, you're denied, and it's because your credit is still active. You can buy it off of this.
Well, then put the bridge on the card.
Yeah, but they didn't. So, yeah. So now for the HVAC unit, the guy's like, all right, well, here, fill this out, because I have to apply for credit for the HVAC for the 15 months, same as cash. And I'm not going to lie to you. There was a couple minutes of like,
you're like, oh shit.
What if I get denied on this too? Like, is my credit bad? Like, I have identity protection. So I get the emails and stuff from my credit score, and it's always very good. I have very good credit. But, something could have happened with the move. Who knows, Right. I was a little worried. But when he came back, he's like, okay, you're good. Like, oh, phew.
You own too many homes. We can't let you buy a refrigerator.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, it was crazy. So they came Tuesday and put in the unit. Took all day, of course. And, of course, they didn't have a filter on them for the unit. So I actually had to call them today and remind them that they're supposed to be bringing me a filter. And they're like, oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we'll do that today. So he came in and put it in. So that was quite wonderful. So yeah, I think when we talked when I talked with Adventures by D, what did we talk about? Oh, I have my notes right here. What am I doing? All right, so SeaWorld. So we didn't talk about me going to Universal. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. All right, so we don't have to talk about Universal. Good enough. Let's see. Oh, the cruise. I have a cruise coming up this Monday, Monday the 21st. I decided to bite the bullet and get the alcohol plan, or the whatever.
You did? Wow, those things are so expensive, especially Royal Caribbean. Ouch.
It's $300, a little over $300 with the gratuity. Like the gratuities, like it was only like $250, but then you get to get gratuity, and it's like $340 or $330 or something. Yeah, it's a pretty big.
For how many days of cruising?
4 days. But
that's a lot of drinking.
Here's not really, because the average cocktail is between $10 and $13. So I plan on drinking quite a bit.
Apparently.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, though. We're going to be at Coco Key, or K, or however you want to say it. And that's their private island. And that day, we're just chilling at the beach. And the bars, the program works with the bars at the beach. Mm-hmm. So I can be on the beach and just sit there and drink.
Well, there you go.
And that sounds pretty good to me. That sounds like a pretty good day in my world. So I decided to do that.
To borrow my shampoo bottles.
No. Well, here's the thing. So I heard on Royal Caribbean blog, there's a plug for oh wow, jeez, this is why you don't do live stuff, because then you go blank, right? Matt Hochberg, thank you. Wow, for his stuff. I heard that you can actually call, because they require you, if you get one beverage package, one adult package, you have to have, every adult in the room has to have it. But if you call, they'll make exceptions. So I had called last week to get it, and the dude I talked to was like, yes, that is true. I can get, and he was going to make it a water, like 10 water jugs is the whatever it is, the program. You get 10 waters for like $100 or $20 or something, like something nominal. I was like, oh yeah. I mean, if I can use that with my alcohol package, heck yeah, let's do that. So he started doing it, and he was like, oh wait, we're too close to your sell date, so we can't do it. You got to wait till you get on board on the ship. I said, okay, all right, fair enough. So they hung up. Every day since that day, I got emails from Royal Caribbean with all these discounts. Buy this, 30% off, buy this, all these packages that apparently you can't get. I'm like, this can't be right, because every day. So a couple of days ago, I called back to Royal Caribbean. I was like, listen, I was told last week that I couldn't get this package with this package because of, being too close to sell date, but I'm getting emails literally every day from you guys trying to get me to buy this package. So is it in fact I can't get it, or what? I'm confused. So then she was like, well, actually, you can still book it, but that water package does not qualify. You need, at minimum, the refreshment package. I said, oh, okay. How much is that? Then we get disconnected, of course, because you can't have it. And here's the thing. Before we started talking, she's like, can I have a name and a number in case we get disconnected? So I gave her my name and my cell phone. We get disconnected. I wait. And I wait a little bit.
It's totally a ruse. They didn't write that down.
Nothing. So then I call back after about 15, 20 minutes. And I explain the situation. And she goes, oh, well, what happens is a supervisor will call you back. So maybe they didn't call back. Well, this was like 4 days ago, and that supervisor has yet to call back to see what I needed. So, yeah, that is 100%. And, of course, I started laughing because she was like, because I told her that, they took my name and number at the beginning of the call to call back. And what do you think she did? Can I have your name and number in case we get disconnected? Yeah. Like, oh, yeah, okay, I'll just give it to you. I mean, it's not like it matters because you're not going to call me back. Well, okay, here it is. So, luckily, we didn't get disconnected. So she said the water package you can't do. You have to do at least the refreshment package, which is soda, gourmet coffees, and waters. Mm-hmm. Now, my wife or my ex-wife, whatever you want to call her, she doesn't drink soda. She does drink some. She'll drink alcohol, but she doesn't drink soda. So this package is basically for her. It's getting bottled water because she drinks the crap out of water.
Yeah. Yeah, we got that package on Carnival.
Yeah.
One time, and that soda package is the biggest ripoff in the history of ripoffs.
Yeah.
Because they make getting the soda so hard that it's just not worth it.
Yeah. So it was $100 out the door. And I figured she'd like the bottled water she would actually like, especially like on the beach.
$100 worth of water.
Yep.
There better be
We're drinking a lot of water. Now, I 100% plan on, slipping her, a mojito every once in a while or whatever, I don't feel bad about that. Maybe I should. Well, I'm not bringing shampoo bottles full of liquor though. So I'm playing by the rules for the most part. But yeah,
fine. I'm just hoisting the Jolly Roger when I go. It's sorry.
But yeah, so
pirate my rum aboard the ship because it just seems to be the thing to do.
That's what you do on a ship, right? Yeah, I mean, that's what you do. Yeah.
If you're not sneaking rum somewhere, you're not on a boat.
It's not a boat; it's a ship.
Yeah.
No, there's try
I'm
to
not in the Navy, so it doesn't bother
try
me.
try to go on social media and call it a boat.
Oh God, I'll do it anywhere
lambasted.
within like a mile of a Navy guy. Those guys will literally come out of nowhere to argue with you that a submarine is a boat.
Oh man, just as long as they don't eat their spinach, you're okay. Don't worry about it. Okay. What is Chris saying here? I always hear prepaying for that drink package works out. I guess it depends on how much you drink. Do specialty coffees count? Yes. So both the $100 soda does have specialty coffee, so you can get the frappuccinos and all that stuff. And obviously, the liquor one is the same, but also with alcohol. And yeah, I think if you're going to drink, like I'm going to drink, like I plan on drinking, this is definitely going to work out for me, 100%. Because otherwise, yeah, if I'm paying $10 to $13 plus, I don't know if that's included with the gratuity. Because, you go to a bar, you got to tip the bartender, right? So, I mean, if you're paying $15, $12 to $15 per drink, I mean, obviously I'll drink much less. And due to the circumstances of the cruise I'm on with and with who I'm going on with, yep. Drink is probably a good idea. Yeah, drinking, it's really called for this cruise.
Well, just take a pineapple with you, set it upside down in the bar, you guys go have dinner.
Yeah. Do you see Carnival Pride? Do you see that ship? It's on a 2-week nude cruise right now. That ship is old. I'd be scared to be nude in that ship. Just get tetanus or something.
Yeah, it's an old ship, and are they still sailing out of Baltimore? Because I cannot imagine leaving a nude cruise out of Baltimore Harbor in the winter.
Yeah, I know, right? That'd just be No, that can't be, right? It's a special cruise, so this isn't So it's going on right now.
2-week nude cruise.
2-week nude cruise on the. I should try to reach out to him because I never got the stupid ship. I need the Carnival Pride ship. I guess I got to do the next nude cruise they do.
Okay.
So I get the ship.
Well, you better stop running now and start eating.
Well, if I buy the ship, that's perfect. So if I hold it down, at my waistline, then I can cover myself up. It's like that's perfect. I'm like, is there a bigger boat? I'm gonna need 2 of these ships. Yeah. Oh man. All right. Yeah. So I did get the package. So that's good. I have the COVID test that we were going to take on Sunday morning, from home. Or from here. Well, it's my home. So yeah, from here. So I'm ready to go. I think I did everything I needed to do for the most part, except for the test. And I guess the day before. So Sunday we could do like a questionnaire, like, do you have diarrhea? Are you fevered? Do you have COVID? They just ask if you have COVID. I mean, come on. Yep. Are you sick in any way? The day before I'm going to go on a cruise. How many people are going to answer that? How many people are going to answer that, accurately? Like literally, if you woke up that morning with a slight headache, would you put yes on there? I don't know. Yeah. I mean,
possible listeria. There we go.
Remember, we're cruising out of Florida too, so. But most people probably fly in or whatnot. Well, who knows? Yeah, so the cruise, that's that. Oh, I got my first haircut in Florida. Went to a Great Clips. So, yeah. I did it in...
Take off the hat.
Oh, well, you're watching behind, right?
There we go.
Where are you at?
You look very Marini.
Oh, I always get very short. Yeah. Well, I do it because I run, and I don't like having... I mean, I don't hate sweating, but I don't like having long hair when I run. So
Chris has longer hair than you right now. And
I'm not going to turn around, but if I turn around, I'm naturally getting short hair. Like it's going. So yeah, I'm getting people used to the look of me with really short hair because very soon it's going to be all gone. Oh, the money I'll save on these $12 haircuts.
Right.
But unfortunately, the closest Great Clips was down in Davenport, which is oh my God. Oh, I did it on a Saturday morning. Holy cow. Insanely busy. Like even to try to get to the place, just the line of cars, the traffic. Oh, it was horrendous. It was so bad.
You're in a city.
It was bad. Yeah, it was so
But you know, I had the same thing. I mean, I stopped getting $12 haircuts a couple years ago. I saved a ton.
Yeah. Now you're at what, $100 haircut?
No, they're $100 haircuts, but not nearly as often. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess so. Long hair, you don't need to cut. Yeah. Me, I could literally go every month, and I should go every couple weeks actually to keep it as short as I'd like to have it. Mm-hmm. But
at that point, just get your own trimmer.
I have it. I have one, but I like the top a
good one,
little longer. Well, I mean, I got it at Costco. I don't know what's a good one.
A good one of the ones with the whole actual removable head instead of the little plastic spacers and stuff, so you get the heads that are actually cut to the right length.
I got the things. I don't know. I got something in. Just when we were in COVID, and last year, 2020, I'm not sure when COVID. I did my own head. Didn't look all that great, but I didn't care because I wasn't going anywhere.
You weren't leaving, yeah.
But now, I do care a little bit more about what my outer appearance looks like. Now that I'm here alone by myself, yes. So, so now I splurge and go to Great Clips.
You got a Great Clips.
Ooh la la! Yeah, I know, right? Jeez. Well, what I do is on Veterans Day they do the you can load a card up, so you can basically pay, I think, $12 or $13 for the whole year instead of paying the $17 or whatever it is. So I do that. I get like $120 on that card, and then
so you prepaid.
Yeah, I
haircuts.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do. Yes, that is true. And on, is it also on Veterans Day? I think they give you a free haircut. Though I've never tried to get that. If you're in the military, they give you, or if you're a veteran, you get a free haircut. But I've never actually done it. But I think they do that too. So. But anyway, I went to Costco last Sunday, again, the second time going here in Florida, and it's further north, which I'm not a big fan of. It's a bit of a drive. I did not stop at SeaWorld this time, unfortunately. I went in the morning. Actually, my day was all jacked up because the plan was, actually, I called your daughter, or no, I didn't call her. I texted your daughter, her and her boyfriend.
Yeah, good thing.
Yeah.
Don't be calling. Don't be calling this age group.
Yeah, no, yeah. You do not call. And they were going to meet me there at 10:30 Sunday morning. So my plan was to get up early Sunday morning, drive out to Celebration, do my run like I like to do, and then come back, shower, and go up to Costco. Well, I woke up Sunday morning and it was raining good too. Like it wasn't just like rain, like light, like, oh, well, I could run through this. It was raining pretty good. And I was like, oh, this is really screwing up my 10:30 meeting with Amy, because I could push it off because the rain was going to subside probably by 9, but that time it's too late. Like I can't go. So I just ran around the neighborhood like I do during the week, and it wasn't all that great, but it did its job. So then I went to Costco. We shopped around. Nothing really. I got a pizza for the Super Bowl Sunday. The interesting thing about Costco for this trip was I wanted gum because I like to chew the sugar-free gum or whatever. And I went up to this guy because I went through all the aisles where the gum usually is, and there was no gum. So I went up to this guy who was talking to some other guy, And the other guy, he pointed the other guy in some direction. And as soon as he got done, I walked up and said, "Hey, where's your gum?" And he was like, "Well, that's strange." This guy asked the exact same question. He too was looking for gum, which is weird. So then he just went with both of us because we were both looking for gum. And sure enough, they didn't have it. Like they had no gum in the entire store. So I don't know what's going on.
So run on gum. You two were last.
Too little, too late. But not even like, there wasn't even like an empty shelf, like where the gum should be, and it was empty. Like there was nothing. Like there was no sign that gum ever was sold at this location. I don't know what's going on. Are you? I'm sorry, everybody, for tuning in.
Boycott Costco.
Hot Costco talk. Oh man, but yeah. So Costco was fine. Costco's so busy. I mean, Costco's busy anyway, but
it's always busy.
In Orlando, Costco they doubled down on the busyness. And there's a business center Costco that's closer to me. However, it's not open on Sundays. And I wonder if it's a full-blown warehouse store or it's just like you make copies or something.
Yeah, I just have office chairs and gum.
Yeah, I know. Like Newman. Yeah, I know, right? Jeez, wow, that'd be awful. But yeah, I need to go there at some point. But I just don't. Yeah, I don't do a lot of shopping. So that was my Costco trip. I did play poker on that Friday night. I went up to the poker room in Orange City. Started off so badly. So I take $400 and I buy in for $200. Then I have $200 in case something goes bad or something goes wrong or I lose it. I can buy back in for another $200. So I sit down and it just not like I'm just getting card like the cards are working against me. Like whatever I have, somebody somehow has me beat. So at a certain point, I'm low on chips. So at any point, you can just take money out and just buy more chips to restock your chip count, right? So I take 100 out of my 200 in the reserve, and I put it on the table. So I keep going, and sure enough, just bad luck. Just can't catch a break. Can't win it. Literally, I was there for 2 hours. I did not win a pot. I remember thinking when the dealer was getting up, somebody like tipped the guy, and I thought to myself, I haven't tipped a dealer this entire night, and I tip every time I win a pot. I tip a dealer $1. I didn't win a pot for the first 2 hours. I did not win a single pot, and then I took my other $100 in reserve and I put that out on the table. So now I'm 400 in. I probably have under 200 in front of me. And then I just grinded that out, and things finally turned around. And at the end of the night, I think I left at 11 p.m. because it's like an hour drive, and I didn't want to be out too late. But I more than doubled my initial investment on it. So yeah. So what I usually do for my poker, I play 1-2, so it's $1, $2, and anything that's $100, like $100 increments, I will put into my poker bankroll. So that's what I use to play poker with. It's cash. I should tell people, no, I don't have cash. It's money I have set aside just to play poker. It's my mad money that, if I were to lose it all, it wouldn't affect me in any way. It wouldn't affect my budget. It wouldn't affect anything. It's just money I have that it's really my poker winnings. And anything that's inside of $100, I just put in my wallet, and then I use at the parks or whatever. Yeah, if I tip the haircut lady because my card can only my $12 haircuts that I get, and I use my last one. It's now dead, so I have to wait till Veterans Day to get another card. I have to pay full price. Ugh, awful. But I use that cash for whatever I'm doing. I have cash on me because I typically don't carry cash, but I figure it's a good idea, and so that's my strategy. So yeah, I've had 3 sessions since being here, and I've come out on top all 3 times. So, but even if I were to lose, it's entertainment for me. It's like going to a movie or to a theme park, right? I mean, I can go play poker for 7 hours, and if I were to lose, let's say $100, that's like a ticket to see Universal for the same amount of time. Yeah.
7 hours?
Yeah.
That's a long time to be sitting, right?
Oh yeah, I started getting antsy and stuff. Yeah, 7
hours. I mean, that's. I can't imagine doing anything for 7 hours.
Within the first say 2 or 3, I seriously considered getting up and leaving because it was awful. I wasn't catching any cards. I wasn't enjoying myself because I just kept getting just rivered and just beat as this awful. But then I thought, no, I gotta stick it out and see what I can do. I gotta turn it around. And with time, it's a numbers game. It's probability, right? The law is a probability. It's gonna happen. In the short term, yes, you're gonna have some bad luck, but it's gonna even out. Now, granted, evening out is probably over the course of 100 years is gonna even out. The statistically speaking, it's vastly different than within one session. So, but I figure 7 are out. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I went literally from being down well over 200 to being up over 3. So, it worked itself out. Yeah, it was fun though. Like I said, it's always a good time, and it's funny. I don't know if did I say it on this? Did I tell you on this podcast when I go to the poker rooms and I see who's wearing the masks and who aren't wearing the masks?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's very telling now. But now, all the I don't think it's mandatory anywhere. I mean, even Disney now, as of today, that you no longer need masks inside. Although I did see that you need masks on their transportation. So if you take their bus or their Skyline, you still are required to wear masks. So you're not out of the woods yet if you're going to Disney. So, with that said, yeah, it's very interesting. And I just read another article that said, the COVID is really sinking down, but people are still dying at a decent rate. So I don't know. Just I guess new infections are down, but the death rate still.
But all the sick people are still sick. It takes about a month to die.
What?
I mean, those who are going to die from COVID usually die about a month after they contract it. So.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No. Huh. Well, that's interesting. A month.
So you'll see the death rate drop. It just all the numbers lag if you look at the charts. The hospitalization rate lags by 2 weeks. Death rate lags by about a month.
John, I am a huge fan of Costco. I am not saying not to go to Costco.
I saw that. I was like, oh,
maybe not go if you want gum. But their pizza, I mean, come on. That big pizza, that was glorious. Oh, I chowed down on that.
Buy them? Do you have them do the cooking?
Oh,
one,
yeah,
or do you
100%.
One from the deli and bring it home?
No. Why? It's the same price.
Pizzas.
I think it's the same exact price, whether they cook it or you cook it. So why would I cook
the same price, but it's a very different pizza.
Huh, okay.
One you cook that you pick up in the deli is really dry and doesn't have enough sauce.
Okay. So you're saying the ones they cook are better?
Yes.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make sense not to buy it cooked, right? I mean,
well, unless you've got a while to drive home, you don't want your pizza to get cold, or maybe you want it
tomorrow. People eat cold pizza. Like people get up in the morning and eat cold pizza out of the fridge. I mean, that's a thing. So pizza,
not the fridge, it's on the table next to your warm beer.
Yeah, pizza isn't like roast beef where the fat gets gelatinous and you can't eat it like at room temperature. It
still gets gelatinous, but you eat it at room temperature.
Whatever you do, pizza is great cold. Like I can eat pizza cold, hot, anything in between. Pizza is pizza. Love it. Can't get enough pizza. So yeah, that's really all the. Did I do anything else? You have any questions? Anybody in the chat have any questions? Joanna, do you have anything? I don't.
What you're up to now?
Okay. Do you have any questions about Orlando living? How about that?
Orlando living.
It was like 85 today. I mean, it was very warm.
Nice. Yeah, you're much ahead of us, which is good. We were like 73. So.
Oh, that's really good.
Which is quite pleasant. Oh, here's a great one. And Carol's going to yell at me for saying this, but I don't care. I think the story was just cute, and I loved it.
Wonderful.
So we had a nice spring. It was one day last week. It was a spring. It was like 65 degrees or something. Wonderful spring day. You walk outside and it's just spring, right?
Yeah.
And Carol, she went out to take the garbage out or something. She comes back in the house and she goes, "Oh my God, the outside smells like dryer sheets."
I wonder why.
So our springtime fresh fabric softener is spot on.
Wow, perfect.
So we do way too much housework.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh. Oh man, Yeah. Oh, well, I guess we can talk about you coming down, right? Your son, Chris, looks like, well, I mean,
He's got leave.
possibly, right? I mean, half,
Yeah,
it's
well,
half
they've got
approved.
Yeah, they gave him the flight, so I don't think a unit commander is going to object to that, right?
You never know. It's the Marines.
Yeah, but okay, how are they going to say, this E3 is vital? Yeah, okay, come on.
Yeah.
That just doesn't happen. But yeah, he's coming home.
Yeah.
Right at the beginning of April, staying for a month.
And you're coming down. The three of you are
Yes.
coming down. Not the end of April, but
middle, 15th.
mid. Yeah, the mid-April. You're coming down. Oh, we're gonna have a glorious time at SeaWorld.
Yeah, we're looking at buying
Seven Seas.
I think
Festival.
we're finally going to get the Busch Gardens pass. So.
Oh, then you won't be able to complain.
Again.
Well, no, you will complain. Never mind. Yeah.
Oh, I will. Yeah, that's when you have the right to complain.
Yeah, no. You know what? You should definitely not. You should definitely not get that pass. Please don't get that pass. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that'll be great. So yeah, I'll be up in Williamsburg for Pantheon. What is that? March 25th. I'm going up for my daughter's birthday. I'm going to be up there for actually an entire week. Her birthday weekend is the weekend before, so I'm going to fly up, spend the week up in Virginia, go to Pantheon on that Saturday, and then fly back Sunday. So,
please come by. I'll pantomime to you.
Oh yeah, because you have your voice surgery, so you won't be able to speak.
Yeah, I won't be allowed to talk.
Oh, what are we going to do with the podcast about that?
I have this Tell Me app on my phone.
That's right.
I think we can do that.
Well, I mean, last night, John made me feel so guilty. Like, oh, Joanna didn't get a chance to talk. Oh, wait a second. She had every opportunity to talk.
No, it's the same thing tonight. I don't have a chance to talk. You just go.
No, I edited the first half of that video, and you talked plenty in that not video in that podcast. You spoke plenty. You talk.
You just hate when it's not your voice you hear.
Well, no,
your ears are specially tuned to the sound of your own voice, and you're just happy unless
I don't want dead time. That's all. I'm trying to because I do the editing, and anytime there's a lot of just dead air, I cut it out, and that takes time to do that. So
I wait for natural pauses to speak, and you never allow a pause to happen.
Well, there's another facet of that also.
You're not a pausey person.
Another facet of that is my mind's always racing. I'm always because I'm trying because unfortunately I have to control the podcast. So I'm taking I'm doing it all, trying to figure out everything, segments and . So in my mind, if something comes up, like I'm like, oh, here's a question, I got to get it out as quickly as possible because I'll lose it. And you witnessed that last night when I got a glitch and I just totally lost whatever my train of thought was. Yeah. So yeah, between those two things, I thought it was funny. I'm like, oh, well, I kind of feel bad.
That's about normal, but that's okay.
I think you speak plenty. So yeah, we could actually do the podcast with you without you being able to speak, and I think it'd be all right.
Yeah, I'll just sit here and nod and
like,
occasionally.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah, so that's coming up. I did book. I guess I could talk about booking my flight. So I booked my flight for March. I booked that flight, and that flight is $62 round trip to go up and back. It just is. You can't drive for that much. Even your electricity.
I will be, but if with this car comes through, 3 years free charging.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. I'm not going to pay to drive anywhere for 3 years.
So are you going to have extension cords from the car into your house to run your refrigerator and charge your phones? Just cut out all the electricity in your house.
This car will do that.
Yeah, see? That's what I'm talking about. Oh, you have a generator now.
It has the outboard power.
So this is kind of like a generator if you lose power.
Yeah.
You got to figure out how to
some things into it.
Oh,
now, the Volkswagen, they have a charger that will literally run your entire house off the charger and pull it back in.
Oh.
This car doesn't have that, but it will operate certain devices. So if I really was in trouble, I could go, run an extension cord and plug a refrigerator in or something. But
yeah. Oh, well, perfect. I was just
your
joking.
Volkswagen will let you power your whole home because their charger goes in the other direction.
That's very interesting. Yeah, that's coming.
This car was nicer than the Volkswagen, so
next week, right?
yes,
It's
it
supposed
should be
to.
Wednesday. So we'll see how that goes.
Lovely. But anyway,
It's gonna be a crazy week.
back to my my flights. So $62 for March. I booked a long weekend to go up at the end of April for Ian's birthday. Because initially I was like, I'm going up for 10 days in March. The kids are coming down for, I don't know, like 6 or 7 days in April. Then I thought, well, maybe I won't go up, for the weekend for Ian's birthday and at the end of April. Maybe I don't need to. But then the whole time I thought, if I wake up in this condo the morning of his birthday, I'm going to feel so bad. I'm going to feel so guilty.
I'm not going to be happy.
I knew it. Yeah, I'm like, I can't do it. I got to go. So I booked a flight to go up Friday, come back Monday. Like Friday night, come back Monday night. So I will work one day in Richmond, and I think it was $80. So even that was just $80. So I mean,
Is that the 25th?
His birthday's on the 30th. So whatever that weekend.
The weekend before or the weekend after?
It's the weekend of.
Oh, wait, April.
Yeah. Okay, good. You're confusing me.
April 30th.
Yeah, when is that? It's like on a Saturday or something, right? Or Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's that weekend. Yeah, that Friday I'm coming up, and I'm flying back that Monday evening. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I did that, and I still didn't buy the tickets yet for the kids to come down for spring break because I'm basically waiting to see if Jill's coming, and Ian has been less than responsive to my texts. I don't know what's going on. I know he's working, but he doesn't reply very much. So I just need to call him at random times and see if he'll pick up. So I got to buy those still. I think those ones, I was pricing those before, and those actually were going to be a little bit more expensive. They were going to be like $110 a piece or something. So they'll be a little bit more. But I have, like I said, I have my Disney credit card, my Disney Visa, and I have over $1,000 in Disney points that I can reimburse for air travel. So I can just, if I want to use it towards that, I can just have it directly take it right off as long as I charge it on the Disney card. So. No problema. All right. I think, are we on? Oh, yeah. 6:57. Did we start? We started on time, right? Even though you were tardy. Holy moly.
I totally forgot we were doing this.
Thank God. I said, hey.
He said, can you come on early? And I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, not now.
And I'm sitting there like, come in like 15 minutes early. And I'm sitting there. It's like 10 till, 8 till, 7 till. I'm like, oh, my, this is not going to be good. Because, this is the live stream with the OBX. And, everything is still very new to me. So, I have no level of comfortability. Like, I don't feel comfortable to, like, jump on the last minute and, like, get a live stream up and running. Though, I must say, we did a pretty good job tonight. I think we...
Yeah, you really nailed it. I mean, I came on a lot because, work has gone crazy, and I've just been, like, losing my mind, so...
Yeah, and I only wonder, like, the awkward first 30 seconds where the lag is, the delay... Like, I guess you just got to trust in the system that it's working, and you just go for it. Like, you don't worry that if it's running
straight in.
Yeah, right. You just go and like, well, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So be it. We're good.
Yeah, Chris wants you to save for that annual pass.
Which annual pass?
Disney, right? Theoretical Disney annual pass.
What theoretical Disney annual pass?
The ones they canceled, right? You can't do it anymore.
Well, I'm a Florida resident. I can do the payment plan. I think I put $200 down and pay. I don't know. It's under $100, whatever it is. So yeah, I can. I don't have to save for that. I can put it on. I figured out my refrigerator. I wanted a refrigerator. I hate my refrigerator. I hate it. I can't express like how much I hate this refrigerator. Oh, to the degree of. Office Space, and they take that copier and they go out there in the desert and they beat it and they do it. That's what I feel about this refrigerator. The loathing I have for this refrigerator. It's old. The freezer's on top, and I bought the damn oven from Costco. And again, not a critique of Costco, John, But I bought it in Costco. There is no layaway in Costco. You buy it. So I bought the refrigerator outright, or not refrigerator, the oven. And I couldn't. The Lowe's screwed me with the refrigerator, same as cash. But we were chatting last night, Joanna, and you said there's a Chase Freedom Unlimited credit card that if you apply for it, you get 15 months. All your charges are interest free.
Yeah.
Which
that's what I do. Yeah.
Blows my mind. Like that. And plus you get 5% on gas, 3% on food and travel.
It's ridiculous. I recarpeted, painted. I bought a new guitar.
You can't afford not to buy everything on it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's irresponsible because I count the interest I haven't paid as earnings.
I'm making money, honey.
Yes, like this interest I'm not paying.
Yay! So I think I'm going to do that. Now I'm going to wait because I'm still paying on a Best Buy that you've seen my ridiculously sized what's it called, gimbal for my camera.
Mm-hmm. That thing. Oh my God.
Costs. It's stupid. That thing costs more than...
You're waiting to purchase the optional exoskeleton you have to wear around your body.
That thing costs more than a refrigerator that I'm planning on buying. But I also have a Simmons cash going on that thing where I'm paying on that. So I have to wait a couple of months to pay that off. And then I think I'm going to apply for that credit card and get my dang refrigerator because I hate it. Hate it. Oh my, I hate it. Oh, just thinking about going in tonight after this to make dinner and have to bend over and try to find my stuff. It's no bueno.
Intolerable.
Yeah, it's who can live like that? I guess if you're short. Oh, actually, for you, it's not so bad, right? You're still looking up to the top shelf.
Well, maybe the top shelf of the freezer, but I'm not that short. I'm pretty tall.
Yeah, I think that's it. Anybody have anything else? I think we can wrap it up. Yeah, it is weird seeing myself a couple of seconds ago. It's very strange. Joanna, do you have anything to say other than nothing really, right?
Yeah, I have used my quota. Oh, wait, I do have one. Here we go. Getting ready for the next one.
Have a Six Flags Day.
Have a Six Flags Day. Aw, glorious. I love it. All right.
So you need to get that app, and we need to do an entire episode with
I'm telling you, that would be just the most, I mean, no one would listen to that. 5 seconds in, especially if we use the same voice. I think that would be hilarious. No one would know what the heck is going on. Yeah. Yeah, I think it would be crazy. But yeah, I think we're good for tonight then. Yeah, so next week I will be on a cruise. I will schedule, or I will set up the part 2 of the John Self interview. I haven't edited that yet. I still got to do that part. Well, I got to do that before I leave. So I'll probably do that tomorrow or Saturday. So tomorrow I am planning, I joined a Facebook group for board game, greater, I don't know, board gamers of Orlando or something. And they have a meet and greet tomorrow night at 6 p.m. That I am planning on going to. I want to get into the local scene, the board game scene. So I'm going to go to that and see what happens. I don't know. Hopefully meet some cool people and I can start playing my board games again because I miss playing my board games. Actually, I really don't because I haven't really been in a state of mind where I'm like, you know what, I want to play a board game. And it's more like, oh. But, you know, I'm really bouncing back. Or not back. I guess, yeah, back, right? I'm bouncing back, yeah.
You sound a lot better.
Did I ever not sound good on podcast or YouTube? I think I do a pretty good job at.
You do pretty good with the podcast and YouTube, but I mean, like when we were chatting after last night, you sound much better.
Oh, the sobbing, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You're just sitting there, just chewing this big hunk of cheese. I don't understand that part.
Why?
Oh.
Damn you, Lowe's! You make me eat. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I think I'm on the road to not recovery, but go in the right path, as it were. So yeah.
You sound like you're in a better space.
Yes, I haven't had a bad day yet this week, which is good. So that's
Nice.
that's an up. Yeah, because that's not. I usually have one every couple of days. So maybe it's the upcoming cruise or something. I don't know. I don't know why I said that 3 times. All right. Well, I think that's it. So let's call it a day. Yeah, Disney credit card points. Save for the animal pass. Oh, the annual pass. Yeah.
The animal pass. Ooh.
The animal pass. Yeah. Well, you know, it's the furry convention. We're going.
Ooh, okay, that was gone really weird. I was gonna have John do like go eat something at Animal Kingdom and review it.
Oh, see, Adventures by D are so good. They are so good. I never plug anything. I never do anything. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
there
Yeah.
they are.
Smash that like button. Subscribe. Write a comment or a question. Yeah. Any question you ever put in any comment in any YouTube video of mine, I always reply. Even if it's just a like, because I don't understand it. Because we get some weird ones that I don't know what they're trying to say. I'm like, all right. I'll go, yeah. Thanks for watching. But yes, please like, subscribe, do all that. Go to our Facebook page, Vacationeers, Theme Parks and More Podcast, I believe it is. Twitter, Vacationeer Tom. Instagram, Vacationeers Podcast. What else? And you got are you going to still do the TikTok? I know you talked about it.
I plan on doing the TikTok. I got the green screen. I got as soon as I can talk again. I was going to do it.
Yeah, it is TikTok.
Because I was getting ready to do TikTok about like personal stuff, but then all the savages kind of started going after the whole community on TikTok, and I just can only have someone tell me to unalive myself so many times in one day. So I hadn't done that because I'm like, I just can't.
Wow.
Just don't want that shit
Wait
anymore. That's why I left Reddit. So
bring down the
and
edit.
that's why I'm mostly anonymous on Twitter, because as soon as you open your mouth, they come for you. So.
Oh yeah, pitchforks and torches for sure.
Yeah.
Well, just grow a thick skin and say to hell with you. I don't need you. Peace out and move on. That's what I do. Of course, I'm pretty privileged in my life, so I don't have a lot of people coming at me, but I guess I can't really speak, but anyway, I think we're good. Next week I'm gonna be gone. Podcast's gonna come out. Then I guess the following week we'll do another live stream. So if you want to join again, Joanna, or somebody else wants to come on, it's whatever you guys want to do. I'm
always
down
happy
for
to
it.
join.
Yeah, cool, awesome.
And then we'll plan out the TikTok because I want to get your video.
Yes,
Be able to do it because you have a ton of POV and I don't have all the equipment to take my own. So
for sure, yeah. Well, maybe when you come down, we should probably talk about all this off after we get off.
That might be a good thing.
Bring an external hard drive or something, or a thumb drive when you come down.
Okay.
I can just give you a crap ton of it. Yeah.
Oh, I have one in I won't need that's in the car right now. So good.
Perfect. All right, everybody. Oh yeah, I always wanted to get that vegan PB&J from Voodoo. Yes, you are correct. There's a lot of food.
Chris today, he'd never heard of Voodoo. My son. So we need to go to Voodoo for breakfast one day, Tom.
He was here. He went to HHN with us once, right?
No, he was in basic.
Oh my. Oh yeah.
So he was like, I said, Voodoo Donuts. And he said, what? I'm like, oh, you got to come with us. I said, we got to get Tom and we're going to use his parking pass.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you, John. I'm going to buy like $150 or $300 worth of Universal discount stuff. Oh yeah. I'm definitely doing that. That's going to be glorious. Oh, look, they even put my parade up. Oh, jeez.
They're amazing.
Amazing. Thank you.
You ever feel like a complete slacker?
Every time I'm hanging out with them.
I feel like a slacker next to you. I mean, I'm technically comatose compared to the Adventures by D crew.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm just gonna get a pulse. I abused my children. That's why they never heard of Voodoo.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it's awful. It's not good.
I was a terribly abusive parent.
But you know what? There's still time to turn that around, and that's gonna come.
Voodoo donuts. I can make my own donuts. Come to the kitchen.
Get some mashed potatoes, kid. Our mom used to have leftover mashed potatoes and make mashed potato donuts. They weren't all that great, but they were really literally the only donuts we ever got to eat. So.
Ever, yeah. To the point where we would all just not eat our mashed potatoes for Sunday dinner so we'd have enough leftovers.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Let's get out of here.
All right. Yeah. It's time to go.
It is certainly time to go. So thank you everyone for joining tonight. I greatly appreciate everyone in the live chat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Joanna, as always, thank you so much for joining me alongside the podcast and the YouTube and everything else. It's fantastic. I greatly appreciate it. And I think that's all. So I guess until we stream again, literally stream on this YouTube channel, keep making memories. Oh, yeah, say it.
Have a Six Flags Day.
Perfect.